Okay, well, good evening and hello, everybody. How are you? I'm okay. I've got a little bit of a cold, so gonna be working with that. My voice is gonna be a little shoddy. Tonight's stream is sponsored by NyQuil. They're not actually sponsoring the stream, but it'd be cool if they did. NyQuil and the old classic fridge cig, Diet Coke. Gonna get me through it on a sniffly Tuesday night. You ready? Are you ready? That's the sound we like to hear. I hope that you're doing well and that everything in your life is going how you want it to go. Tonight, we did a mobile live last week, a little bit of a degenerate session with my buddy Matt and his lovely Mrs. Pokemon Ranger Matt on YouTube. We did a rip of a booster box they got, but now it's my turn for my booster box that I got from Pokemon Center, and I'm very excited to do that tonight. So I thought we would take a look first at maybe the set and just kind of see whenever I find the, there it is, the browser tab. I thought we would take a look at the set here and just take a look at the cards first, and then we've got an entire booster box to open. So I don't know how many folks are TCG players or just collectors, but I just started playing the TCG as well. I say just, it's been a few months now. Sorry for the sniffles. But I built a Beedrill deck in TCG Live, and I'm hoping I pull enough cards tonight to build it in real life. I think that would be fun. But it's a pretty small set, Chaos Rising. This is just a quick overview of it. You know, we've got some new Mega EXs. Only 4 electric Pokemon in the whole set, which is wild. Pretty psychic heavy. Oop. I didn't mean to click on the Xerneas. How do I make you go away? We do have a haunted Squash. That's pretty pronounced. Horrifying Rondo. I'm sure we'll see that at some point tonight. Crocodile. Some more garbage. Did we really need more garbage cards? Like, I wonder why they included those. Skrelp, Tauros, and then of course we get past the trainers and we get into the big boy cards, right? Got your illustration rares. Xerneas, I think, is beautiful. Look at this Xerneas, right? Like, I think that this illustration rare is like frame worthy. It's so pretty. The Froakie and the Frogadier are both gorgeous as well. Of course, that connecting artwork. So hopefully we can pull all the Greninja stuff. Watchog, the Tauros, this thick boy. The full art, I gotta have the Beedrill. I gotta have the Big Butt B Beedrill full art. And you got these trainer full arts, as you can see. And then the SIRs. Of course, the big boy, Mega Greninja, right there. Hopefully we see that lad show up. I pulled the Cincino at a pre-release already, so we have that card behind me in my binder, or in my backpack. Actually, I think it's my trade binder. I don't know why it's in my trade binder, but it is. And then of course the gold Greninja. Let's see if we see that show up tonight. Let's see. Without further ado, I mean, here it is. Here is the booster box, all nicely sealed in the plastic. We're getting ready to rip. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. 36 packs of Degenerate Ripping on a Tuesday. Get my Diet Coke fired up. Also, I've got a new partnership with Mint Splice. They are a pricing tool for creators, so we should see prices and things and card values show up on the screen. I'll show you what I mean as an example. So like, here's like an Onyx from Mega Evolution. So when I hold it up, yeah, you see, we should see it pop up with a little value there. So I think that's really cool. This will be featured in some of my main channel videos, you know, coming up as we get better and better at it. But, and it doesn't, you know, it's, they're dialing it in. They're dialing it in. It doesn't have everything in there. It doesn't do promos well. But, you know. Okay, without further ado, Chaos Rising. We are cracking it in, cracking it up, cracking it out. The plastic on the box has been broken, y'all. Plastic on the box has been broken. There it is. Let's go ahead and get it opened. Get a little punch out. 36 brand new sealed lovely packs. Chaos Rising. We'll put you back there by the strong trio. Where do we start? Let me post link to this live real quick. All right. What is up, Lori? What's going on? Good to see you. I know, it was funny that you say that, Scenic. My buddy Brody Oki, literally just before, that was while I was a little delayed on pressing go live, he just pulled the Gold Greninja, like, out of a booster bundle, like, just a couple of minutes ago. It's pretty wild. Yeah, no box topper in these ones either. It's an enhanced, not an enhanced booster box. So, all right. 36 packs. Let's start on the right side since I'm right-handed with a Mega Floette pack. And again, apologies. I have a case of the sniffles, so my voice is not going to be the greatest. And it may give out on me, but we'll see. Let's see how Mint Splice works on the Phanpy. Let me see what I got going on here. Is it detecting? No detecting. All right. Well, maybe it's not working so good on these cards. I have this whole Mint Splice situation plugged up, but either way, Beldum, Chaos Rising, here we go. Octillery, Adversity Policy, there it goes. Adversity Policy, Tauros, Anjay Floette, Carnivine backwards, lovely Xerneas. That's not a Victory Bell. That's also not a Ghastly. Mint Splice is not working too good today. But that's a beautiful Xerneas. I like that we got back to back. Okay, pack one, kind of a dud. Sorry, I'm a little off kilter with looking at the Mint Splice thing, trying to get it to work. But, you know, it's in beta, right? So we got beta access to it. And like I said, we'll be using that going forward. What is up, Will? Good to see you, bro. Peeking a little baby pool here in this pack, it looked like. We got the Trubbish off the get. Pumpkaboo. It's not a Slowpoke mint price. Okay, I got that one right, but it's not Paradox Rift. Carnivine, it may not be, you know, I wonder if I have, all right, let's get through this pack and I'll see. Great haul, Matt. Deoxys, one of like 50 Deoxys artworks. Garbage again, and the first little baby pull of the day, Beedrill EX, old big butt B. Like I said, I will be saving that for making a Beedrill deck on the TCG. I wonder, let's see, filter, do I have Chaos? Oh, I don't have Chaos Rising selected. Well, there's your problem. Let's see if it works now. Boom. I just didn't have Chaos Rising selected. I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. But yeah, that's kind of neat, right? And just boop. And then there's your market price for Beedrill EX. All right. Two packs in. Pack number 3. We're going to the left side of the box this time. Just mix it up. Oh my goodness, I just freaking, we have a gold card in this. Are you kidding me? Do you see that, what I'm peeking? We have gold. Are you kidding me? In pack 3, no freaking way did my buddy just pull the gold card and I'm about to pull the gold Greninja? Are you kidding me? Pumpkaboo, Carnivine, Mareep, Transformation, Ferrothorn, Deoxys, Frogadier, Mega Greninja, what the freaking heck? Are you seeing this? Is this real life? No way, bro. No freaking way. Pack 3. What's up, Michael? Welcome in. This booster box, I mean, it might be cooked now, but holy crap. Pack number 3. The gold freaking Greninja. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let's get a... That is freaking nuts, bro. I was just thinking that my buddy's luck, he maybe stole all the luck. Are you kidding me? That's nuts. And it's pretty decent. It looks, the corners is centered. This might 10, yo. This might 10. What's up? I appreciate the love, y'all. Holy crap. That's nuts. Pack number 3. Right? Yeah. Pack number 3. Look how, this is the full box. Does that mean this? We're going to get illustration rares out of the box for sure. But good Lord. Okay. Well, that a way to start an opening. That a way. I'm going to text my buddy a picture of this because he literally just freaking pulled this just now as well out of a booster bundle. That's hilarious, bro. That's crazy. That is nuts. Brody Oki. I was about to text you a picture. You see this crap, bro? That's nuts. That's nuts. Can you imagine the look? That's crazy. All right, let's carry on. Next pack. Yeah, let's get the whole Greninja line out of this box. How about it? Let's get the Froakie, the Frogadier, the SIR. We got the gold already. Started at the top. There's Mareep, Donphin, Wimpod, Trubbish, Avulug, Sudowoodo, Emma, Ampharos backwards, Litleo, and a Goodra. And I can adjust this mint splice thing if it gets to be too much for all the commons popping up. You can set like a filter to where it only shows the value of a card if it's like more than $1 or $2 or whatever. But I'm still figuring it out. Flaffy, Kakuna, we need that one. Remoraid, Patrat, Deoxys, Transformation Tome, Ferrothorn. We got the Finnegan, Mareep, and the regular Ampharos. Appreciate the Shamrocks, Radiant Goose. Welcome aboard. But yeah, it's crazy. I can't believe that I freaking pulled that freaking gold card. That's nuts. Welcome in from across the pond, Radiant Goose. Glad you're here. Okay, this is what, pack 5? I don't even know what to do. Like, I haven't started off an opening like this in a while. Mareep, we got Watchog, we got Zubat, Octillery, Prism Tower, Ninetales, Pumpkaboo, Ferroseed, and a Bubbly. Bubbly. I'd like to see an illustration rare. I know, right? Gold with the Chaos. Chaos Gold. Let's put you back here by the Strong Trio. You can hang out. Vulpix. Sliggoo. Claydol. Deoxys. Delibird. Still no illustration rare love. And no little baby pool love. Of course. Yeah, I'll show you the gold card again. Pokey Freaks. Look at that. I like that it makes like a bomb exploding noise when it pulls up the price in Mint Splice. That's funny. Mega Greninja. Mega Hyper Rare. Gold! I need to get like a Austin Powers, gold member button or something. For when I pull a gold. Okay. Dude, thank you, Goose. I appreciate it. I am stoked for myself as well because now I won't have to buy that card for the Master Set binder when it comes in. Finnegan, Fanpy, Kakuna, Roxy's Performance AZ, Zubat, Bergamite, and the second little baby pull of the day, Mega Pyroar EX. The Beedrill was the first LIL baby pull. It's still picking up the Greninja. That's funny. Okay, we'll move it back so Mint Splice doesn't keep getting triggered. We love gold. You get it. Or I could do that. I've used in my main channel videos, I've used like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, like I got a golden ticket. Metang, Emolga, Felipe, Meowstic, Special Red Card, Metagross, Crobat, and a full art. All right, Roxy's Performance, full art trainer, playing the bass guitar. playing the bass guitar. I know, right? There's so many like millennial references that I make that are just, it's just deep in there. I call it mind brained. It's in the mind brain, you know? We'll go left side, little floette pack. Yeah, Mint Splice is it's hanging in there. I think it's cool. Like I said, I may filter it down to not show like I mean, that's the watch hog, right? Like 4 cents. Do we really need to know that this is 4 cents? But you know, for some of the other ones, maybe we'll leave it. I don't know. Skunk Tank, Meow Stick, some wood. Still no illustration rare though. Chestnut. Haven't gotten that guy yet. Dude, seriously. Maybe I should have went to the casino this weekend. Then I wouldn't have pulled anything out of this box. It'd have been all commons. No, I would have gotten a booster box with no hits in it. Fennekin Kakuna. Fanpy. Got an Emma. Some garbage. Another Deoxys. Golispod. Are we gonna get an illustration rare? No, we're not. Another low baby pull. Mega Floette. We should get close to getting every one of each of the EXs, I believe, in a booster box. I think that's how they do it, is you get one of every EX. You know, Poke Freaks, this set is pretty decent so far. I've not opened a ton of it, right? I opened one booster box this past week with some friends. It wasn't my booster box. This one is mine. I like it better than Perfect Order. Perfect Order was very much a playable set, right? So it depends on kind of, I think, what you're in the game for. If you're in the game for collecting and value and trying to make money and stuff, this set and probably Perfect Order are not going to be what you're after. That's more of an Ascended Heroes, Prismatic Evolutions vibe. These sets are very playable, but I think the artwork is lit. So like the illustration rares and stuff like that, they've just really go hard on some of these artworks. The Tauros is very beautiful. So, you know, each his own, I suppose, each his own. Not big on Skunk Tank, for example, or Metagross, but like there's 4 different Deoxys artworks in this set for whatever reason, and that's kind of fun. Trubbish, Quilladin, and an Ho-Oh. Used to be a Heart Gold Soul Silver regional judge in the UK. That's awesome. Yeah, another good thing I'll say about this set, because it's not super hype from like a collector bro mentality, like, you know, there's not like a giant Charizard in it or something that people want. It will be more available, I think. Bergamite, Minchino, Litleo, Golbat. Garbage again. Another Deoxys. Prism Tower. Finally, our first illustration rare. Let's see. Gonna get something cool. All right. The Chespin, let's go. I love this one. Look at how happy he is with his tooth, with his big old toofs right in the front. The Chespin illustration rare. And the Trevenant back there in the back. What do we think my cursed Pokemon is going to be? I don't know. Like in Surging Sparks, there's a Chespin one more time. Really pretty. In Surging Sparks, my cursed Pokemon was Tapu Lele and Gastrodon. And what I mean by that is like every time I open a pack, the rare in the back would always be a freaking Tapu Lele or a Gastrodon. I pulled so many of those. Trevenant, I think, is a good case because of there's just a bunch of them I've seen so far. So maybe that's going to be the one I see the most often. Exactly, Radiant Goose. No scalper, no scalping. You know what I mean? It's the worst, but it happens. We got to deal with it. It's always kind of been a thing in Pokemon. It's just real bad right now, specifically. Faux show. I'm just here for the artworks and the shiny cardboard and the friends we made along the way. Quillfish, Froakie, got the ball toy, Adversity Policy, Bull Boy, Ange Floette. We got a net. We got a Metang and a Chestnut. I think Chestnut might be the one we've pulled the most so far. But we'll see. We'll see. We will see. Left side. Yeah, that Chespin is a very, 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 very cute IR. I think I picked another little baby pull in the back of this pack. Froakie, Vulpix, Weedle, as we like to call him, a party wiener. Sligoo, Transformation Tome, Ferrothorn, Deoxys, Donphin, Delphox, and a Cinccino EX. Little baby pull. Like I said, I have pulled the SIR of this Cinccino as well. Where is my trade binders? Over there in my backpack. But it's a very, very cutesy little card as well. Okay, that makes four EXs. We haven't got any duplicates yet. No duplicates yet. Get emotional. Mew Prime from Heart Gold Soul Silver and a PSA 8. It's gone over 1K. It's not about the moolah. Your emotional mid-generation is being appreciated finally. I feel that. Mid-generation is in a boom right now. I saw Chum Lee, from Pawn Stars, but he's real big into Pokemon cards right now. He was talking, I don't know, somebody at a card show over this past weekend, and they were trying to trade a base set Charizard for some Lugia. Maybe it was the Silver Tempest Lugia in a 10. I can't remember which Lugia it was, but that's the only like real big Lugia, right? And he didn't want to do it like slab for slab. He was like, mid-era is booming, like we're just gonna, it couldn't have been that. It had to be, no, it was the Gold Star Lugia, duh, not the Silver Tempest Lugia. Anyway, that being said, mid-era is booming, and a lot of people saying it's the new vintage, and that vintage is gonna just stay where it's at least for now. Everything is made up and the points don't matter, you know what I mean? All right, Metang, another Weedle, Bergamite, Golbat, Felipe, Golspot. We got a Claydol, Patrat, and a Ho-Oh. Maybe it's gonna be Ho-Oh. That's like second or third Ho-Oh we've gotten. Yeah, that is another thing too with all those mid-era sets. Yeah, they were short printed a lot of the times. And so, yeah, that's not a bad point. It's not a bad point. Like, for instance, I'm working on a master set of all the Alakazam cards, and I've gotten a good amount of them. But, I mean, the Crystal Guardians, like that era of Alakazam, like, it's like well over $1,000 for just a binder copy, and it's a lot. It's a lot. Remoraid, Emolga, Baltoy, Skuntank, Meowstic, Quillfish. No shot we have a special illustration rare. This box is ridiculous. Are you kidding me? Hold on. Are you freaking kidding me? This is nuts. No shot. Okay, Chaos Rising is really putting out tonight for me. My first SIR on the stream, on the channel. The Mega Greninja, no freaking way! What the? What? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? What is this box? This is from Pokemon Center, by the way. This is the craziest box I've ever opened, ever. I'm literally freaking speechless. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Who's better than us? Nobody. Whew, I feel like I need a cigarette. Good Lord. Good Lord, you guys were here. Look, it's because of all the good vibes in the chat tonight, I think. It's because of all the good vibes in the chat tonight. Nope, a little off center in my semi-rigid here. Let's get it straightened up. Let's get it straightened up. I'm terrible at putting these things in semi-rigids. Again, pretty centered. The top maybe looks a little thin. No whiting on the corners. It's pretty clean, y'all. It's pretty freaking clean. We did it! We did it! All right, I guess we can just... This box is for sure cooked. Like, there's not going to be any more SIRs in the box, but what in the world? Y'all, this is, like I said, this is from Pokemon Center. This is from Pokemon Center. This may be the craziest box I've ever opened. I've never seen anything like this, ever, in a box. I'm about to send a text to my buddy about that just because it's crazy. And we'll carry on. Okay. We're carrying on. We still got some illustration rares to pull for sure. Still got some illustration rares to pull. Let me get this situated here. Okay. Next pack. Oh my goodness. More hype than last week when you pulled your first Starlight Rare in Yu-Gi-Oh! That's like a $40 raw, which felt good. Now you get 2 cards raw over $300. I know, right? Well, at least it's paid for the box. But I mean, I'm not really planning on selling these cards. I do like to master set stuff, so it'll, most likely go into the binder unless I grade them because they look very gradable. I'll have to think about it. Deoxys, Carvine, Phantom, and a Nitro Energy. Again, people that are playing the game, Nitro Energy would be a nice addition to a Mega Charizard EX deck. Mega Charizard X EX deck. Because Mega Charizard X has a move that you can discard a certain amount of fire energy, right, to do damage for how many. And this move is, if you discard it, it goes back into your hand. And so you can just kind of keep recycling it. So, fun fact. I was reading about that. I built that deck a while back. Okay, good God. Chaos Rising. You got my blood pressure up. Goomy, Patrat, Frogadier. Now we just need the Froakie and the Frogadier illustration rare, and I will have accomplished everything I set out to accomplish today. There's a Mega Pyroar. That's a duplicate little baby pull, which is interesting. That we got a duplicate, but that's okay. I think literally this box could give me nothing else and I would be okay with it. Like it could just be all Sligoos and I would be, it makes sense. So is Scenic, is that the Yu-Gi-Oh set that has the illustrated arts and stuff that people were excited about? I saw that was kind of becoming a thing. Oh, look at that Quilladin. That's cool. Braxian, Phantom. We got a Garbodor, Deoxys, Prism Tower, Chestnut, Minchino, and another Nitro. Let's go with a Floette pack. Should have tracked what pack artwork the Greninja came out. I have to go back and watch the replay and see what pack artwork the Greninja came out of. Litleo, Watchog, Octillery, Fanpy, Emma, Stunky Boy Esper, Froakie, and the Chestnut. Goose, thanks for stopping by, friend. Thanks for stopping by. Starlight is the super shiny. The overframe is the full art cards. I got you. Yeah, I mean, I was into Yu-Gi-Oh! And I use the word into loosely, but when I was a kid, I watched the show. And so I still have some Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards actually behind me from when I was a kid. They're obviously all beat up and stuff. But I never got really into it like I did with Pokemon. Fennekin, Golbat, and a Bubbly. A little bit of a dry spell here. We're still due at least 1 or 2 more illustration rares, though, I think, out of this guy. Should be getting 1 or 2 more illustration rares at least out of this box, I would say. And probably 1 or 2 more EXs. Wimpod, Chespin, Patrat, Garbage, Gallspod, Claydol, Watchog, Prism Tower, and a full art Felipe. There's another hit right there. Full art trainer Felipe. Those sideburns. Maybe I should get sideburns like that. So 2 full arts. 1 illustration rare. So far, so far. Again, maybe the craziest box I've ever opened in my history of opening Pokemon cards. I haven't opened a ton of booster boxes, but you know, I try to do 1 for every set that comes out. That has them anyway. Obviously, special sets don't have them. Special red card, Chespin, Weedle, and a Keldeo. Boom, 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 boom. Pokemon Company out here just hyping me up this week. I got a Pokemon Center ETB that will open for a main channel video probably this week as well. Quillfish, some wood, Emma, Goomy, Nitro, and a Goodra. I've never opened a Pokemon Center ETB. I recognize also that that is, from an investor bro standpoint, not the smartest thing to do. But I don't care. I'm gonna rip it open. Quilladin, we got the Phantump. We got the Braxian. We got the Mareep. We got the Tauros. Avalugg. Octillery. Goodra. And another freaking full art. Are you kidding me? Good lord. Jumbo Ice Cream, full art. Ice Cream. Lieutenant Dan. Ice Cream. What was that? Was that probably $2? $4. How about that? Starlight Overframe Mirror Jade the Ice Blade Dragon north of 600 right now. That's crazy. When serialized, oh, so serialized cards meaning like they're numbered. I'm guessing that's cool. I'm kind of glad Pokemon doesn't do that, but I understand. Like Magic does that, I believe, in some cases, don't they? They serialize. Okay, Trubbish. Let me turn this music back down a little bit. There we go. Trubbish, Litleo, Wimpod, Pumpkaboo, AZ's Tranquility, Ferrothorn, Ninetales, Ho-Oh, Baltoy, Crocodile, Little Baby Pull. That was not a duplicate. That was one that we needed. Okay, 8 packs remain in this box. 8 packs remain. Boom, 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 boom. Got to make sure that I get it wrapped up before 10 o'clock Central here, because the Sam's Club's doing a drop of prismatic SPCs. So I'm going to try and line up for that. Bubbly, Xerneas, and a Fist. I'm very surprised I haven't seen another illustration rare yet. 1 set of 100 for each region. There's 4 or 5 regions. Very interesting. You know what's with that? When Magic did the One Ring thing, it made me think there was like, oh, there's only 1 card. Well, that's cool, right? Like, that only 1 card exists, but at the same time, like, what if that card, like, I don't know, got lost in shipping or something? You know what I mean? Like, I'll be very concerned that you understand what I'm saying there? Phantom, Felipe, Golispod, Claydol, Ferroseed, and a Delphox. All right, let's rid ourselves of the box here and just put them down. Chaos Rising is currently my favorite set. In this current moment, it's my favorite set. Overall, I mean, Ascended Heroes is ridiculous. It really is. Quilladin, Frogadier, Sudowoodo, Delibird, Bergamite, and an Ampharos. Non-serialized versions of the One Ring of Magic. Yeah, the 1-in-1 card is crazy expensive. Yeah, I think Post Malone bought that or something, if I remember correctly. But like I said, I would just be afraid, like, if that's a card, like, if this Donphin were the only Donphin to exist, one of one Donphin, and it just happened to be in this pack, like what if I gave this pack away, or, you know, dropped it on a camping trip, or, you know what I mean? Like, there's like 100 things that can happen to a single pack of cards, which I get, that can be, the same thing can be said about it, like being a rare Charizard or something, but at least, like, it's not one of one, you know what I mean? Donphin, Wimpod, Finnegan, Udo, Roxy, Delibird, Meowstic. Finally, another illustration rare, chat. Let's go. Number 2, the second illustration rare from Chaos Rising we've gotten. Behind this Meowstic, it's gonna be the Ampharos. Let's go. I love this card too. It's so pretty. Flashing Bolt. Look how beautiful this Ampharos is. And a Gudra. I will always and forever love illustration rares. I mean, SIRs are cool, right? But like, there's just a lot, not that I like, there's just a lot going on this card. Like, it's very busy. These ones are just like vibes to me, you know? I don't know. Okay, 4 packs remain. Somehow we've got one of each artwork. That's kind of cool. Okie dokie. I can't get much better than an opening like this, though. I mean, what else can I ask for, to be honest with you? This is one of the best nights. I had some great haul, Matt. Metagross, Roxy, Emma, Keldeo backwards, and a Mega Gallade. A little baby pool. And we're still getting hits. Mega Gallade. That's very cool looking. It's very Mega Man energy. And we'll review all the pulls here in a minute. Kind of flown through this box, to be honest with you. I didn't really mean to go so quickly, but got excited. 36 packs doesn't take that long to open, apparently. Litleo, Metang, Weedle, Golbat, Deoxys. Yeah, it really is just like a god box. Ferrothorn, and a Ferrothorn, and a Froakie, and a Haunted Squash. I'm just glad it's not a repeat. Gourgeist EX. Boom, boom, boom. 2 packs remain. Boom, boom, boom. All right, let's go with the Floette pack. Let's go with Floette pack. We got the Goomy, Phantom, Furky, Stunky Boy, Ninetales, the 18 millionth Deoxys artwork, Fanpy, and a Xerneas. Deck is very rarely expensive if you just want the basic versions of everything. That is very true. On occasion, there will be cards, you know, but expensive is relative, right? Like the Pheasantipity or Unfair Stamp. You know, there's a few cards that go up in price because they are very playable, and you know, but they don't go up to like hundreds of dollars. It's like, oh, instead of it being a 2-cent, you know, a 50-cent A-Spec, now it's a $4 A-Spec, which, you know, I guess that's a reasonable amount. Last pack from this booster box. Can we get a hit out of it? What do you guys think? Gonna be a hit? Not gonna be a hit? I don't know. It's been stacked so far. We've gotten a lot of hits. How many? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 hits. 15 hits so far. That's nuts. Last pack. Bergamite, Esper, Minchino, Chespin, Claydol, Deoxys, Santa Claus Bird, Remoraid. Oh, Deoxys again, and a Magnetic Energy. Okay. Nothing crazy in the last pack, but let's review. Let's review here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 little baby pulls. Chinchino, the Beedrill, Gourgeist, Mega Gallade, Crocodile, Floette, and then we got double Pyroars. It's only one repeat on the little baby pulls. Full art wise, we got 3 full art trainers. We got a Jumbo Ice Cream, Felipe, Roxy's Performance. 2 illustration rares, which is the lacking category here, but I'm okay with it, considering what's coming up next. The Chespin, and Ampharos. And then, somehow, this box had both Mega Greninjas in it. I don't understand how that happens. That's crazy. That's absolutely insane. Look, I mean, take a look. Ooh. Mega Greninja is currently sitting at right at $400, 300 and change for the other one. That's crazy. And I got the Chinchino. I've got the top 3 cards in this set already. So now I just need to Mega Dragalge and below. So master setting this one's not going to be as difficult, apparently. Thanks to this booster box. Holy mess, y'all. That is nuts. That is nuts. Well, that's really all I had planned for the live tonight. I don't really know what else to do from there. Let me get the, well, yeah. We'll call it there. But I'm really glad that you guys hung in there with me and opened this booster box. It's freaking crazy, and I hope that you can find Chaos Rising in your area. It should be easier to find. You know, it's not a very scalpable set, as they say. So, all right, well, until the next time, we'll see you around. Thanks for being you. Cheers, everybody.